Hello and welcome back to the World Championships of Flag Football. This is Trey Graham and Morty Charnowitz. We're glad to join you. We saw just a moment ago a big victory for the Mexican team over Germany on the women's side of the bracket. And now we have the women's game between Spain and France. And the French team is going to start out with the football. They're going left to right on your TV screen, and we are glad you're joining us. Morty, your thoughts as we get ready to start this game.
So remember, in 2019, when we had the European Championship here, tournament, we'll call it, Spain won. They actually beat the Austrian team, which was kind of like an upset. France did not look good then, but let's see, maybe they came out with a different team for the Worlds.
First down, under center. They're going to throw it quickly across the middle of the field, an incomplete pass.
Yep.
And that was a throw from DeSantis intended for Ajayi, and it's an incomplete pass. Second down coming up for France. No score, just underway. 20-minute halves here in the World Championships of Flag Football.
I like the way, again, Spain came out on defense. They're playing man, and they're like, we're more athletic than you. We're going to beat you with our athletes.
Under center, she throws an option pass, a pitch style, and it's a forward pass completed out to the 12-yard line. So it is third down and 13 for the French offense. First drive of the game.
The way to beat man for France is crossing routes. You just got to run those crossing routes, confusion.
Motion, throwing on the third down
There
play.
it is.
It's going to be a drop.
But just like I said, they ran a beautiful crossing route. Now it's fourth down, just like that.
And the French team on offense facing a fourth down conversion here from their own 12-yard line. It's 50-yard field. You got to get to the 25-yard midline in order to make a first down. And we have a fourth down play coming up.
Yeah, they're playing man, as you see.
And it's going to be deep down the right sideline, and it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Like I said, I really like the way Spain came out with that man defense. They played a soft man there, which is a beautiful way to play it. They're saying, we're more athletic than you, we're better than you, we're going to beat you with just our athletes, and let's see what you can do.
Deus was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass, so Spain takes over at their own 5-yard line, their first possession of this ball game. Joining you from the beautiful city of Jerusalem here at the Kraft Family Stadium.
Yeah, the sun's not as strong as it was for that other game.
Snap is back, and it's going to be a throw to the right side. Caught, and a flag comes in.
Illegal contact.
Roque Alarcon Corral is the quarterback. Catch was made. And we do have a flag, and the officials are discussing it.
Yeah, like I saw. Yeah, it's kind of like a pick play, but it's not allowed, so it's illegal contact here because there's no contact. And they go half the distance to the goal. It's first down from the 2.5.
Corral in the shotgun, and it's a snap back. Blitz is coming from the French team, a right side, a very short gain.
Yeah, 2.5 yards. They just got the penalty yards back more or less, and now it's second down. So you got to just treat it like as an incompletion and continue going.
Olga Sotia Val on the catch.
I don't know if you noticed, Spain gets the ball out quick, so you can't even see what type of defense France is playing over here. But I'm going to try and figure. It looks like a 2-2.
A throw across the middle of the field is going to be caught, and that is Trueba with the glow-in-the-dark shoes making the catch.
Hopefully the coaches from the Spain team can see that. You have that middle is wide open for a good 10 yards every single time if they're going to run that 2-2.
Third down 11 coming up from the Spain 14-yard line, their first possession of this ball game. Snap is back, and there's a crossing route. It's completed just short of the sticks.
Right in that middle for extra over 10 yards. That middle is going to sit there wide open if you're going to keep playing like that.
Oliver was the intended receiver who made the catch. Fourth down and a single yard to go until the midline.
And let's just continue with that. Just keep it a little shorter, just up in that middle. You can see even when they start lining up here, look at the middle's wide open. They got 3 yards over the middle.
On 4th and 1, snap is back. Faking it to
Right
the
there.
left, coming back
Wide
to the
open.
left, and just beyond the sticks, and that's going to be Oliver with another catch and a 3-yard gain, first down at the 23 of the French defense.
Great job by the France rusher to tip that. Unfortunately, it still got through. Again, you're going to run that 2-2 zone where you have that whole middle open. You're only covering the sides. Just keep attacking that middle like Spain is doing.
Spain with a first down and goal from the 23-yard line. Shotgun snap, waiting, throwing across the crossing routes, caught again. Nice catch there by Trueba, and she has a gain to the 13-yard line.
Trey, I'll let you notice again, once again, where was that ball thrown? Right over the middle. If they just keep going over the middle, they're just going to destroy this defense.
Second down for the Spanish offense. 13 yards needed for the score. France did not score on their first possession. Spain's first possession. They throw it again across the middle and another catch.
Yeah.
And Val with the short gain to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think that throw was behind her, so she had to come back for it. But if she continued down, she would have been wide open with some extra yards after a catch. She could have got there.
Quarterback comes across to get the play call from the coach.
I can tell you after this first drive, like just watching this, you can see the Spain coaches know what they're doing, man. They came out, they studied film, they saw what they can beat them on, and they're doing it.
From the 10-yard line, there's a rusher and a pass incomplete. That pass was intended for Val, and it's going to be fourth down and goal from the 10-yard line. Spain trying to get points on their first drive.
I would like to see the quarterback on that one look off the throw. She kind of stuck with the receiver, and even though she was covered, she just stuck with her and threw it there anyways. She had someone wide open on her left side.
Monica Rafecas Barcelo at the quarterback spot. Here's 4th and 10. A little bit of Kyler Murray on the snap. And we're going to throw it deep into the end zone.
Wide
it's
open.
Going to be caught. Touchdown, Spain. Trueba on the catch.
Right in between that deep zone and that the closer zone on the end zone. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch.
First 6 points on the board here in our matchup. Field number 1 at Kraft Family Stadium. A 1-point conversion attempt coming by the Spanish offense. Snap is back, and there's a throw to the left side. It's an incomplete pass.
Look at the girl in the back left.
Good defensive coverage, and she did have an open receiver. Couldn't connect.
Yeah, if I were the quarterbacks coach there or the coach, offensive coordinator, they don't really have quarterbacks coaches here, I would just go to the side and be like, okay, do that pump fake on the first throw and throw to your second person deep. She's been open already 3 or 4 times on this drive. Beautiful drive by Spain, going down the field little by little, piece by piece, and attacking what France is giving them. Let's see France's offense come out and see what they can do.
France has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Quarterback is under center. And there is a fake pitch and a late throw, and it's going to be into the left flats. Caught for a short gain out to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I like that. I like what they're doing there. If you notice, there's a lot of confusion. That's the way you beat men. You have to throw around a lot of confusion. As the coaches don't sound so happy here on defense.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. 2nd down, has a lot of time, throws it left. Caught, nice catch.
Beautiful.
Nice throw right at the midline. It's going to be a first down for the French offense. We want to take just a moment and thank our wonderful sponsors, the Kraft family, the Wilf family, the Kleinman family, the Swaeka family, the Israeli Government Sports Authority, the City of Jerusalem, the Jerusalem Development Authority, and the Ayelet Non-Olympic Sports Federation. Thank you for sponsoring this broadcast and allowing it to be sent around the world from Jerusalem.
Yep, great job by France coming out on their second drive, changing it up a little bit, recognizing that they're playing a man and taking advantage. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty for holding.
The double pass, and the quarterback runs the football and picks up 7 yards on the carry. DeSantis on the rush.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, in flag, you can't pull someone's shorts to grab the flag. She did there, and she held on for a little bit too long. But, sometimes you kind of see everything. Still
Our
6-0.
score 6-0. Spain with the lead. DeSantis at quarterback
All right.
for the French team.
Let's see what they do here. They do a bunch formation. Nice crossing routes. The way to
Lots
beat
of
a
time,
man.
throws it,
Oh!
almost picked off.
That was great defense. She came off her man to jump that because she saw where the quarterback was going. It was a beautifully offensive run play with even a better defensive single play by number 28.
Deus Sores with the defensive
I love seeing that.
knockdown.
I love seeing that when people are playing man, they can come off their man and just jump a route on someone else's man. It was beautifully done.
Bunch formation again here on second down from the 18-yard line. Snap is back.
This one's not going to look as good.
Rolling to the right,
Running
and
straight.
the flag is pulled. And
Yeah, I mean, I saw that right off the snap, the way the receivers were running. They were all trying to run deep routes. You have to run crossing routes against the man defense.
they're going to say she got the ball away before the flag was pulled, so it's going to go down as an incomplete pass. So we have 4th down and goal from the 18-yard line. France trying to get on the scoreboard.
I would like to see still some more crossing. Maybe a 5 in and out up or 5 out and up. Something where you go moving around. You got to be shifty against a man defense.
Elisa DeSantis, the quarterback for France, has a
Yep,
lot of
they're
time.
running those 4
Now
straight.
rush is coming,
Yeah.
rolling and throwing, and it's going to be short, incomplete. Ball goes over on downs, and Spain with a lead takes over the football.
Once again, great athletes on Spain's team. You can see it right off the bat. Off the snap, you can already see if France is going to run just, a Hail Mary type of play, 4 deep, going straight. It's not going to work against a good athletic defense like Spain.
Barcelo, the quarterback, stands in the end zone for Spain, takes the snap, looks,
that middle wide
throws
open.
it into the middle,
There we
and
go.
there's her favorite receiver, Trueba, who has the only score of the game and the coolest shoes in the game.
Yeah, I like that yellow off that shiny red or whatever you want to call it. It looks like a sunset, and then I don't know where that yellow comes in. Like sunset of tennis. She got the tennis ball colored shoes.
That's exactly right. 5-yard gain. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. Kyler Murray's in the snap there. Little clap, throw
There
it
you go.
across the middle of the field. It's going to be caught.
All day. I love the coaching of Spain. I really love this coaching. The middle's going to be open all day. Just attack the middle until they change their defense. Someone on the coaches of the France team, you got to change your defense. You cannot play just leaving the whole middle wide open.
Oliver, gain of 6, 3rd down and 9 for the Spanish offense. Snap back. Lots of time. Throws it again across the middle of the field. That pass is incomplete. Diving attempt made there by Val, and it's 4th down and 9.
I like what France did on defense there, if you saw. It looked like one person was going to rush. Meanwhile, someone from the other side rushed, and she jumped in and played that zone, which came from the middle to the outside. So it took away that middle a little bit.
Spain has a 6-point lead and a 4th down here.
Oh, look at the men's. The men's French team is sitting there yelling.
Little bit of audience participation thrown across the middle of the field.
There you
Good
go.
defensive play there by France. Number 9, Luisa Ajayi with the tipped ball, and France gets the stop.
Yeah, the spectators are the men's France team, sorry. Yeah, they're just sitting there eating their lunch and just cheering on their women.
7 minutes remaining, first half. Spain has a 6-point lead. France will take over at their own 5-yard line after getting that defensive stop. Ajayi again, good job on the pass breakup.
Yeah, I like the adjustment on the France defense a little bit. If you notice, the outside zone kind of pinched in a little bit more this time, so took away that middle.
DeSantis under center, a little
Nice.
toss into the left flats. Flag comes in, short gain. Catch was made by
Blocking the rush.
LeBlanc. Officials having a chat.
You have to be careful. Like, blocking the rusher here is very difficult because if you're running crossing routes, which you should do against the man, you have to be careful of that rush. I think it avoided the path of the rusher, which is a 5-yard penalty. Oh, nope. They're calling it an illegal run. They're saying the quarterback before it threw the ball was above the line of scrimmage.
So back him up half the distance. Pushes it back to the 2.5-yard line. DeSantis, the quarterback, under center. And another pitch to the right side on a little seam route, but it's very short gain.
Yeah. Oh, they gave him some extra yardage there. Okay.
If
They
that
gave
was-
him 6.5 yards.
Very good spot for the French
Yeah.
offense. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. DeSantis under center, 2 receivers to the right. And rolling to the right, faking the pitch, throwing a throwback, and
There
it's
you
going to
go.
be caught. Goes around a standing pick, and it's going to be a nice
First
run
down.
and a good play by the French offense. LeBlanc with a good run.
I really love what that offense coordinator is doing on France. I don't know if you see, he adjusted and adjusted and adjusted every single drive. They're doing better. Each time they're doing better and better because if you saw, they were just bunching their routes, staying away from blocking the rush and different things like that.
France down by 6, has a first down at the Spain 22-yard line.
5 minutes left.
2 receivers right. DeSantis in the shotgun. Low snap, throws it in the left flats. It's going to be caught. The
Wow,
flag is
there we go.
missed. And
Stepped
she goes
out
out
of
of bounds at the 14-yard line. Gain of 8. Could have been more if she'd have stayed in bounds.
Yeah, she had a wide open field there. It's the problem with missing a flag when you're playing man, there could be nobody around to cover for you. So Spain defense, you cannot miss a flag.
Second down from the 14-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Low-scoring affair thus far. Spain leading by a touchdown. DeSantis, lots of time. Takes the snap. Fakes the pump and throws it into the traffic, and it's going to be a
Great
quick
job.
flag. That catch made by Dylian, and the ball will be spotted
Spotted. They're not
at
showing it
the
down.
8-yard line.
Third down? Yeah, third down.
Third and goal from here.
No, I love that play. That was nice. The quarterback waited, was patient, even though she was under duress and under some pressure there. She dumped it off, got a nice 6-7 yards. Good to go.
France trying to get on the scoreboard. Third and goal from the 8. Pressure, and it's going to be a throwaway. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Fourth and goal from the 8.
Right.
Coming for the France offense.
Spain played an amazing defense. I think she threw that to any of the receivers. It might have been an interception. So great job by the quarterback to just throwing it into the ground, making sure she's not giving up anything, any big picks or anything like that.
France in the huddle. 4th down and 8. They get a play signal from the coach on the far sideline. Sebastian Fate. All right, here comes the 4th down opportunity. DeSantis rolls to the right, throws it back across the middle, incomplete pass. It was intended for LeBlanc, but behind the receiver. Ball goes over on down. Spain has a 6-point lead and the ball.
I really like this Spain defense, the way they're coming out. They're playing. They're telling you we're more athletic than you. We're going to take you all the way through. They have a nice tall rusher with her hands up. I like the way she rushed. The good thing is when you rush with your hands up, you take away that middle and kind of comes out.
Spain in the bunch formation on first down from their own 5. France making some defensive adjustments to deal with the bunch. And throwing it across the middle of the field. There's that
Wide open.
Trueba, their favorite receiver. And the catch is made out to the 13-yard line.
If you see them the way they come out, it kind of looks, I call it cloud, mushroom, however you want to make it look. You're leaving that middle wide open. They did a good job last time to kind of adjust the outside corners to come in. This time, they're just playing outside them. That middle's going to stay wide open. You can even see it now just standing.
2-minute warning. Ball at the 14-yard line. Snap is back.
Oh, has
Throw
it
it
wide
deep
open
down the
deep.
middle of the field. Trueba with the catch at the 10, and she goes in. Touchdown, Spain.
I don't know if you saw that. Oh, it might be called back.
We
There's
do
a couple
have
of
a
flags on
flag.
the floor. I don't know if you saw that over here. The safety stepped up on the outside corner, on the outside receiver, and then the inside person who's playing short, the corner, was not able to keep up with the person from the slot position running directly straight. Oh.
Offsetting penalties. Replay the down.
Wow. Shielding by the offense. I don't like that call. This is a new type of call. It's called shielding. When you're kind of not letting the receiver or the defender get to the ball with kind of using your body and position. it's a very athletic, hard sport to play because there's so many non-contact rules. So if you want to be a great player, you have to study that rule book.
Offsetting penalties, replay the down. Second down from the 14-yard line, 11 yards needed for a first down. Take the touchdown off the board for the Spanish offense. Barcelo at quarterback, 2 receivers to the right, has time, looks across the middle of the field. It's going to be over the head, through the arms of Cal, and almost an interception by the France defense. Is going to bring up third down.
Yeah, again, right over the middle. She was wide open. I think the receiver should have caught that, and the defender was just delayed a little bit. She did have opportunity for interception because she was delayed, but you can't be that delayed. If she makes that catch, that's a catch and run for 15, 20 yards.
2 receivers left on third down and 11 for the Spanish offense. And the rush
has a wide open
to the right, throw it into the right flat.
Great defense.
Good pass breakup for the French. Maimouna Ba is the defender. Brings up fourth down and 11 for the Spanish offense.
I don't know if you saw this over here, closer to us over here on the left side of Spain. They did that again where the safety stepped up and the corner jumped back. The receiver was open for a slight window, but much better coverage this time, understanding how that defense works as number 6 dropped back and was able to cover that deep pass.
Fourth and 11 for the Spanish offense. There's the snap, and there's a throw on. It's going to be tipped away and almost picked off. That is DeSantis, the quarterback, playing defense there. She couldn't get the pick, and France will get the ball on the fourth down stop.
I really like how France, changed up their defense a little bit. It came out in the beginning, they're giving up that middle, and as they came around, towards the third and fourth down, they really started changing up the defense, which is really giving Spain a hard time now.
1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. DeSantis, who just made the defensive play at quarterback under center for the French team, down by 6. She stands in the pocket, throws it short, in and out of the hands of her intended receiver, Maimouna Ba, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Maimouna Ba in the European tournament, she came out. I think she came out looking like an MVP, definitely for this team. I don't know in the tournament, but I remember her. We have to guard her. She was a person that, we were scared of.
Second down, France from the 5 under center, rolling right. DeSantis throws it on a crossing route. The flag is missed. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, France, 45 yards, no flags. When you miss the flag, you get the breakaway. Touchdown, France.
Well, especially when you're playing man, just like I told you before, Trey. You miss a flag. Spain cannot miss a flag. You miss a flag, there is no one there to help you out. That is the bad part of playing man. You can keep up with your player, but you cannot miss a flag.
France is on the scoreboard, tying it up 6-6, and they're going to go for a 1-point conversion attempt.
I think it's going to go to number 22 again. She runs a beautiful 5 and out, crisp, great route. Let's see if it goes there.
3 receivers to the right, DeSantis under center, rolling to the right, throwback to Ba, but it's tipped away, and the score remains tied.
I think if it would have stuck with the play that I call at that 5 and out instead of 5 and in, she would have been wide open coming underneath. Either way, like I told you guys before, the rusher being tall is very helpful as she was able to knock that ball down.
1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Tie ball game between France and Spain. Spain has the ball at their own 5-yard line. Barcelo in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to her left, throws it to her left, and Trueba with a nice job keeping her feet in bounds.
Toe drag swag, as they call it.
Very nice catch.
Must be those tennis ball cleats.
She's going to become famous around the world for her shoes.
Yeah.
Ball spotted at the 13.
The sun's coming out again.
Second down, 12, a minute, 15 to go in the half.
I don't think Spain's going to understand if the sun comes out in the second half. They're
Throwing
not
it
going to
into
be able to see the ball.
Left flats on a drag route. It's going to be a catch made by Arroyo.
You're saying she went out of bounds before the flag was pulled.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 5. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Barcelo takes the snap, has a rusher, throws again left.
There you
and
go.
it's going to
Great
be
job.
a flag pulled.
Before the first
just
down.
short.
Inside. No, I think it's a oh, we got conflicting.
The referees are having a discussion. Did she extend the ball?
And
she did. The flag was pulled, but the officials say she extended the ball past the midline. First down, Spain.
I really like that the field is marked up inside a soccer field. I used to ref on this field when it wasn't marked. It was so hard to keep a yardage. Now it looks beautiful. Great job by the grounds crew.
A minute, 10 seconds to go. First down, Spain from the 24-yard line. Throwing across the middle of the field. There's Trueba again, and they pull the flag at the 15-yard line.
Oh, the ref gave him an extra yard again. The flag was pulled on the 15, and they're giving him the 14. Every yard counts here, so it's very important to understand.
Under
and now they're saying
a minute
13.
to go.
I saw the flag being pulled on the 15. They're saying it's a 13-yard line. That means she had a 2-yard arm stretch. Love that.
Second down, under a minute to go. Pressure, throwing it into the right
Wide
side
open.
of the end zone. Touchdown, Spain.
I
Nice
don't know what was
throw.
happening there. I think there was miscommunication in that zone where the close corner let the deep ball go with the safety already picked up somebody on the deep ball.
So France tied it up, and Spain came right back and regained the lead. 12-6 is the score. They're going for a 1-point conversion attempt. Clock stopped. Under a minute remaining. First half.
That's already 2 scores and under the 2-minute warning. Like I said, this 2-minute warning gives you a lot of time. It gives you a lot of time. I think even France can come back and maybe pick up a first down.
Bunch formation, snap back to Barcelo. She has time, throws it, picked
Beautiful
off
job
by Ba, and she's going to make a return, but her flag is pulled, and so the conversion fails, and the score remains 12-6, Spain with the lead.
It's so unfortunate that she doesn't have the speed, but she is athletic. She has a great read in football. That's number 22 is Ba. And she's been all over. Like I said, when there was the European tournament here, she looked amazing. She just was catching every ball, very athletic, beautiful routes around and everything.
And they have a first down to the France offense at their own 5-yard line, trailing 12-6.
I still think there's enough time for them to score here, to maybe tie it up, maybe even take the lead.
DeSantis has time, throws it to the right. It's going to be intended for Ates, and it's incomplete.
I think that would have been a perfect play. Beautifully dialed up, close to the sideline. Not so much. She could have turned, ran up, and then ran out of bounds. Gained a nice 10 yards with taking off only like 4 or 5 seconds off the clock.
Second down from the 5-yard line. And it's going to be a double pass opportunity. DeSantis is rolling left.
And she's
has
sacked.
her flag pulled
That
back
was not
at
run
the
right. You can see that was
5-yard
not
line,
run right.
and the clock is rolling.
You could see that was not run. I wouldn't even call timeout here. That's just a waste. You saw there was some miscommunication in the backfield. The quarterback was standing there, then received the handoff weirdly, and she just looked frozen for the first 2 seconds of receiving that ball.
First time out of the half used by France. 25 seconds remaining, and France is going to have third down and 20.
Yeah, the problem with that is that's why I would have said I just let the clock run down there. It's going to be almost impossible to get a touchdown here, especially with the type of defense that Spain has. I can almost guarantee you they're going to play a soft man, which means you have no deep ball. You have no deep ball. You're asking for a pick six right here, and it's dangerous. That's why I would have let that time run out there off the sack versus calling a timeout. As we say, we got to learn how to cut our losses.
All right.
See, you can already see them dropping back off that soft man. They're
After
giving
the
10
timeout,
yards.
third down 20, low snap. DeSantis rolls right, throws in the middle of the field.
Oh!
Wait, almost intercepted twice by the Spanish defense.
And like I said, you can't just take the kneel down. Now it's fourth down. That could have been an easy pick and maybe even a pick six. Pick even to the 10. They'll have 15 seconds to score a touchdown. This is very dangerous. I told you that the Spain defense is too good playing a soft man. You can only go deep.
So the French team has a fourth down play from their own 5-yard line. And they're going to run a little pitch to the center. She's going to run it left and get the flag pulled at the 19-yard line.
Other way.
And the clock stops on the
That
change
was
of
fourth,
possession.
no?
That was fourth down.
That what? Yeah. I think there's a little confusion with the refs. I think that was fourth, and you switch.
So we're going to get a...
There should be about 10 seconds left. 15.
So Spain will take over at their own 5-yard line.
It's good to see they cleared up the confusion there on the fourth and third down. And again,
two timeouts remaining for Spain.
Yeah, sorry. Again, that was great defense. Amazing defense by Spain. I really like the way their defense is coming out. They just got to improve for the second half on missing flags. They can't miss flags.
15 seconds, throwing it into the left flash. Chureba with the catch, and the clock's rolling.
Call timeout. You have it. Yeah, there you go. They're calling timeout.
Spain
if you have it,
uses
use
their
it, right?
first.
Looks like on the other side behind us is also Spain is playing. Yeah. No, is that Spain? Yeah, it is Spain. Yeah, it is Spain. It's so funny. The men's Spain is the opposite colors of the women's Spain. The women have white with red on top. The men have red with blue on top.
It's easier for the laundry that way. You keep everything separate.
Yeah. Also, the men have the long shorts, as the women, some of them have the shorter shorts, or they're pulling them up either way.
All right, after the Spanish timeout, they're going to have second down from their own 11-yard line, leading the French team 12-6.
There you go, spread formation.
And Barcelo has time, steps into it, and then throws it away. The rush was on there for France by Chirani.
Yeah, here you just want to be careful not to throw a pick six. There's no need for this. Whatever, you want to have some plays, which is totally cool. You just cannot throw a pick six here.
Third down and 14.
I don't know if you see the coach on the French side. That is one of the most beautiful beards that I've seen in a very long time. It almost goes down to his belly button over there, as it flows beautifully in the wind.
Third down coming up for the Spanish offense. There's the pass quickly out to the left flash to Chureba, and she makes several people miss, and she's going to keep making the miss until she crosses the midfield stripe, and Spain's going to call timeout with a first down.
Should be halftime. Let's see. Are they saying there's a split second left? But that's what I like to see. It's safe. It's good. It's halftime. It was safe. It was a good play. Let your best player make moves and try and do whatever she can without, there was like minimal risk there with, you never know with how many missed flags there have been this game.
It is halftime here at Kraft Family Field, and we are glad you are joining us. 12-6 is the score. Spain leads France on the women's side. This is our fourth game of the broadcast.
Oh, India.
The Israeli women defeated Denmark 26-19 in game number 1 here on Field 1. The USA men showing some great offense. Defeated France 57-32 in the game just before us. Mexico defeated Germany 33-20, and now we are here at halftime. Spain leading France 12-6. This is Trey Graham and Morty Charnowitz, and your expectation for this has been a low-scoring affair, but what are your thoughts getting ready for the second half?
I'm very impressed with the way France came out. I hope they continue. If they continue, I think they can get them. They can get them because of the missed flags. We discussed this. When you're playing man and there's a missed flag, it's going to be pretty close to a touchdown each time. So take advantage. I like the way they're sticking with the game. They recognized it was man. They're running a lot of crossing routes with, whatever it is, just continue doing what you're doing. Remember, you only need 5 yards of play here. So just slowly continue with that, and you might be able to beat the better Spain team.
And before we resume action, talk about what the teams are doing between games. As a coach, what are you trying to do after a game is over, preparing for the next one?
It depends how big of a break you have. Sometimes it gets a little annoying when there's like a 3-hour break. But usually there's a 1 game break, and about a half hour before your game, you'll start some warm ups. Do a little some drills for 5-10 minutes. Do a little walkthroughs for about 5-10 minutes, and then you'll stop about 10 minutes before the game. Head to the correct field location. Spend 5 minutes there. Get taped up, whatever you might be needing to get before you start the game and the
I have one more
kickoff.
question about that in just a moment as we resume play here in the second half. 20 minutes on the clock. Spain has the ball, first down from their own 5-yard line, and they throw it over the middle of the field. It's an incomplete pass. My last question, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. When have you had lunch for your team during the day?
Usually you'll have it around 12 o'clock. If you have a game, probably 12:30, 1 o'clock, but something around, you want to keep it there. You want to keep it light on the lunch. You want to stay away from too many carbs because it'll keep you heavy during playing. Remember, there's a much more athletic game than the NFL, playing tackle or different things like that. So you have to be light on your feet and quick.
Second down, 20 for Spain. They throw it into the middle of the field, and Tureba, the sure-handed receiver, couldn't bring that one in, and it tipped around but falls to the turf, incomplete. 3rd and 20. Spain with a 6-point lead and starting this second half with the football.
I like what Spain's doing. They're still throwing over that middle, which is wide open. The thing is, they're not making completions. The receiver's got to complete the ball that hits him in the hands. On the other side behind us, Spain is destroying India 48-0.
Barcelo throws a crossing route. Nice catch and a nice flag pull. That was Ba on the defense, and that's
my
Oliver
MVP
on
athlete.
the catch.
Right. Again, good defense, good offense. I like that way they're doing it. They're attacking that middle that stays wide open throughout the whole time. It's more up to the receivers here. They got to make the completions and run upfield. Also, Trey, you asked me before, what do you do in between? When you have a long break, you come out, you scout some games, you cheer on your counter-partner teams, different things like that, and just have fun.
From the 14-yard line, Barcelo throws it across the middle of the field into traffic.
You can't throw that there.
One receiver and 3 DBs. It was intended for Oliver, but that is a 4th down incomplete pass. Ball goes over on downs.
They got to understand. You cannot throw it to a sideline against the France defense. You have to throw it over the middle. Throw it over the middle, you're going to get completions and yards all day. Here they went to the sideline. 3 defenders were there. It should have been an easy pick.
France down by a touchdown, has the ball. First time here in the second half at their own 5-yard line.
I like they go under center.
And they're going to throw a quick pass to the right flat. Nice. Very short gain.
Beautifully done. That's all you need. 5 yards every time.
Catch made by Duays. And it's second down.
Yep. Maybe got 6.
Yes.
It looks like arms are stretching in this game. I love that the quarterback takes snaps under center, even though there's no rush and it's not like a contact game. But it's good to see this.
And a fake handoff and a drag route, and it's caught.
Another 7 yards, 6 yards.
France by Ajayi.
Another 6 yards, and like I said, all you need is 5-6 yards every play. I like it that they're sticking with the small ball. You don't see that often. It's very hard to do. It's very hard to coach because everybody wants the long ball and the thing, but they're keeping it small ball, breaking up this man defense, and it's working. Looks like it's working. I love the way they're coming out with the second half.
3rd and 8, again under center, DeSantis. Little
there you
pitch
go.
to the
Perfect.
left, and Ajayi with the
there
catch.
Miss flags.
Missed the flag until she gets across the midline. First down, French offense.
That's another 8 yards. It would have been another 6 yards because of the missed flag. They got an extra 2. But still, I love the way France came out and recognized their strengths and their weaknesses.
France has it first down at the Spain 24-yard line. France down by a touchdown. Bunch formation.
Another shovel pass. Nope.
Fake the handoff. Throw it to the swing pass on the left side.
Miss the flag.
And a spin move, and she'll be taken down at the 12-yard line.
That can't be good. That should have been less than a 5-yard play. You missed 2 flags there. This is going to come back to bite you, Spain. You can't let it down. France is taking advantage. I love the way they're playing the small ball. It was a 3-yard dump pass that turned into a 12-yard gain.
Second and goal from the 12. Bunch formation under center. That's been the system here in the second half for the French team. And a rusher's coming, and we're going to have a flag on the play.
False start, I think. The way she snapped it, looked a little bit weird. I think this girl plays illegal snap. Yeah, as I told you, the snap looked a little weird. I think this girl looks like she plays some tackle in France. I know there's some women's tackle leagues. I don't know exactly where, but you could see the way she can, the perfection of the way she accepts the snap under center. It's to precision.
And it looks really easy, and if you've never done it before, it's not as easy as it looks.
It's broken fingers all day. Broken and jammed fingers all day if you're not good at it. As the ref is amazingly telling the players they got to tuck their shirts in, the flag's got to be out.
Ball after the 5-yard walk-off is now at the 17-yard line. And DeSantis under center, and she throws a sidewinder pass that falls to the turf. It's going to be 3rd and long for the French offense, down by 6 points.
So if you looked at that sidearm throw, she went from high to low on the sidearm. On a sidearm like that, you got to go low to high. I know it sounds crazy, but what you do is you're going to keep that ball up if you go low to high because your release is coming off a high point versus a high to low. When you're going sidearm and throw low, it's going to go directly into the ground.
Spain is on defense here, trying to get a stop. 3rd down, 17. Shotgun by DeSantis. Rolling right, throwing across to Ajayi, and 2 flags taken down on that stop at the 11-yard line.
That's perfect defense. That's what you want to do. Keep them within 5 yards. When they, their 5 yards aren't going to do anymore. Unfortunately, Spain got himself into a pickle with a penalty and a bad error throw. And that's what's going to happen. Sorry, that was France. That's what's going to happen. Spain understood that, played that soft man defense, and made it look very easy. I think they'll get a stop here because, they'll play that soft man again on 4th and 11. It's going to be pretty hard to get against this athletic defense.
Rusher coming from Spain. DeSantis has the ball, throws it into the back corner of the end zone. It's going to be an incomplete pass.
Interception doesn't really matter at that point, but I told you, like I said, the defender was just sitting there waiting. They're too athletic and too good to let him play a soft man. You're going to let him play a soft man, you're not going to be able to get anything deep.
So Spain has the lead, and now they have the football at their own 5-yard line, starting their drive. They got the 4th down stop there on defense. And Barcelo still in the quarterback spot for the Spanish team. Looks downfield, throws a crossing route.
Woo! Great! Oh,
she couldn't bring it in.
That's my MVP right there.
She juggled it 3 times, and then it fell to the turf.
Yeah, we have actually a special guest here. Calvin Joseph Murray used to play for Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. He was a Heisman in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. He's right over there to our right in the back corner. He actually moved to Israel, became a religious Jew. And it's amazing to see. I lived near him for a little bit. An amazing young man.
Barcelo rolling to her right. That is, the first flag was missed, and the second one by Ba on defense, stopping her at the 16.
You could see here with France, it's not as big a deal missing a flag because they play a zone. There's someone else going to be there behind them. Again, if they're playing a tight man with Spain and they miss a flag, they're probably going to give up a touchdown or a lot of yardage.
9 yards needed for a first down here for the Spanish offense. 2 receivers left. Now they send one in motion. They do a handoff and a double pass deep down the right side, and it's going to be a drop. Spain couldn't bring it in.
I don't know what happened with that defense on France, but you cannot have that player. She is not fast enough to play the deep ball. She's smart enough to play the deep ball, so she's got to be standing back, but she's not fast enough to play that deep ball. About 10 minutes left.
Halfway through the second half here. 9 minutes to go, or 9 yards to go. 9 yards to go for a first down. Snap is back. Rolling to a right. Barcelo throws it. Incomplete pass. Intended for Trueba.
Again, that middle was wide open to their superstar player, and she just took too long to throw it. If you saw that, it took just way too long to develop. She had her wide open for a first down, and she just, I don't know, maybe it was the pressure. Maybe she didn't see her right away and threw it behind her.
So Spain gets the defensive stop. They'll take over. Down by a touchdown halfway through the second half here. Field number 1 at Kraft Family Sports Campus. DeSantis has gone all the way at quarterback, under center. And a little pitch to the right to Ajayi, and nice 10-yard gain.
Again, they're playing very small. What was that, 3-yard shovel pass? Couple of missed flags, gets 10 yards. This is continually happening for France. If they can just ride that, stay away from stupid penalties, I think they can come out with a win in this one. And I think that's an upset. Oh, India's winning 56-6? Oh, no, yeah, Spain.
Bunch
Spain
formation, fake the handoff. DeSantis throws it away.
And there's that error throw. You can't get stuck in those situations. She should have dump passed it off to 16. Was wide open. She had 5 yards between her and her defender. You got to understand that and just make that quick dump pass. You can't just keep throwing the ball into the ground. Behind us, it's 56-6 in favor of the Spain team against India.
3rd down 10 for France women here. Throwing it to the right side. It's going to be a catch and a gain of 6.
Perfect play. Perfect play. That's the way I like to see it. Now it's 4th and 4. Hopefully they'll be able to stick with that. I think Spain's going to have to play. They can't play the soft man. If the French can realize that if Spain is playing a soft man, they're going to dump that pass, get their 5-6 yards, and a missed flag. Who knows, maybe even a touchdown.
Spain's defense trying to get a stop here.
They are playing that soft man. They're playing 5 yards off.
4th and 4 for the French offense. Spain's reserve players making noise right next to us.
Yep.
That pass is long and way overthrown, and
You
they
can't
do
go
get a
deep.
stop, do the Spanish defense.
I just noticed something on the quarterback. Every time she did not line up under center this time. All right, they went away from their game plan that's been working all game. They got to stick with that. She was lined in a shotgun formation and going deep. That gives a sign you're going deep. You're not going to be able to throw deep on a soft zone from Spain. It's not possible. So don't stop trying it. Continue with your man, the breaking up the man, your short plays that gain yardage.
Spain with a 6-point lead and the football. 1st down. Barcelo throws it to the right side. It's going to be a short 5-yard gain. Caught by Val. Defense by Ba.
Yeah, I'm liking the way the second half France defense is playing. It's much better, much tighter. Ooh, they gave him some more extra yardage. Every time it looks like they're adding on 2 yards. Again, we're not on the field, so we can't see as well. But it looked like it was picked at the 10. They gave him the 12.
Barcelo takes the snap and has time. Throws it to
wide
the right.
open, wide open, number 18
Yes,
right here.
Indeed.
Do that pump fake. You have a number 18 open. Nobody's even near her, within 15, 20 yards.
She threw it to the right flats, but the post route by number 18 Cal, as Morty said, wide open.
Yeah, like I said, on France's defense, you cannot throw it to the flat, can't throw it to the outs, and you can't throw it deep middle. You got to throw it mid-middle. You'll get plays all day.
13 yards needed for the 1st down here. There's the snap. Pump fake, throw it over the middle of the field into traffic. DeSantis with the interception, crosses the midline. A couple of flags are missed, and she's taken down at the 18 of the Spanish side of the field, and the quarterback comes through on defense.
Yeah, it's like the quarterback of the defense is also playing quarterback for the offense. She came up from that safety position. You can't throw a short throw like that. If you want to throw that, it was a little past mid-range. I told you can't throw deep middle against them.
Spain's men's team cheering on Spain's women's team. A rush, DeSantis throws it away.
This is great. I love seeing this. You have Spain's men's team cheering on Spain's women's team, and you have France's men's teams cheering on.
Spain's just louder right now.
Yeah, that's what happens on defense, right?
Well, and your team's winning also.
Yeah.
2nd down and 18 for the French, down by 6 points. 2 receivers right. DeSantis in the shotgun. Looks to the left, throws it
Good
to the
job.
left. It's going to be
There
a
you go,
gain,
another
a
missed
missed
flag.
And
I
she's
told
going to
you.
take it to the 8-yard line. That is Delphine Ates on the catch.
I would love to see just France continue with these dumb passes. These dumb passes have got them, somehow missed flags, got 10, 15 yards a couple of times. They're 3-yard passes, 4-yard passes. Stick with that game. It's working. I hope the coach can recognize that all this little stuff is working. And they can maybe even get a victory, pull out a nice upset over here.
Trying to get the tying touchdown. France has DeSantis under center.
Looks like it's going to be short.
Rolls to her left,
Yep.
throws it into the middle of the field.
She had number 16 on
And
her right.
we're going to have a flag coming in late.
So I think there's a problem with her lining up under center. She steps up to throw the ball, which puts her over the line of scrimmage. I don't know if
she's
they're
not
calling
dropping back
Right.
after she takes the snap.
Right, there's no 3-step drop like you do in the NFL. So here, if anything, she's stepping up to throw, so she ends up being over the line.
But this is an illegal contact against the Spanish defense.
Yep.
So that's going to give the France team first down at the Spain 3.5-yard line.
Yeah, they keep changing these rules with the contact, so now it's an automatic first down. It's rough. It's going to be very rough for Spain's defense.
Spain with a 6-point lead. DeSantis under center, 2 receivers right, and she wants to do a little pitch, and she just throws it away, and we got another flag on the field.
That's fine. I like that. I like that. You're at the 3-yard line. I hope it's not a penalty on France, but you're at the 3-yard line, right? You just throw it into the ground. It's better than throwing a pick. If it's not working, throw it on the ground. Yeah.
Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty, loss of down. It's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 9 for France, as we're about 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. France needs to tie it up here.
There's a big opportunity for France. They got to take advantage of this.
Under center, 2 receivers right, rolling right, throwing it
Go.
right to
Beautiful
Ba.
done.
She extends it, and they're going to say
She's at the 1.
she stepped out of bounds.
It's still only 3rd down. I mean, that was beautifully played. They got to run that again. This time it looked like the flag was pulled on the 1, and she stretched it for the end zone, and this time they're giving it the 1.
I would have given her that pylon right there.
Yeah.
But you're correct. They do have 3rd down, bunch formation from the 1-yard line.
And you need to see a lot of crossing routes here.
DeSantis under
There
center,
you go,
quickly
wide
to the left,
open.
or
Beautiful.
to the right flats. Good catch. Touchdown, France. Cynthia Duace, and they tie it up 12-12. And Spain is going to have to try to get a stop here from the 5-yard line. France choosing to go for 1.
Amazing job, France, capitalizing on an interception on midfield, Spain's mistakes. You have to continue doing that, and you can complete this upset.
DeSantis made the pick on defense and threw a touchdown to tie the game. And now she has 3 receivers right. She's under center. This is a 1-point conversion opportunity. She's rolling to her right and has a flag taken, throws it away. We have a tie game.
Yeah, I don't know the new rules with a tie. What do they do for the new rules with a tie?
In the group play round, it goes down as a tie.
Okay. Nobody likes a tie in football, right?
Well, that's why the NCAA keeps changing all their rules.
Yeah, I love the NCAA. I would love to see like a shootout. 1 play from the 5-yard line.
Well,
each time.
that's what happens in the 3rd overtime now.
Oh, nice.
It's 2-point play shootout. All right, throw it into the middle of the field. Trebo with the catch at the 10-yard line.
Yeah. There's something called dipping. You're not allowed to jump in this league because you can't change the height of the flag. But you are allowed to dip, which number 11 dips beautifully. Dipping is when you're almost doing a lunge, but your knee does not touch the ground. So you're dropping the level of the flag, and it makes it harder for the defender to get.
We have a tie game, 2-minute warning now. Spain has the football, trying to get a winning touchdown here. Bunch formation, and they're going to throw it to the left side. It's going to be caught by Val, and she's going to get
it
to the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's a bad spot.
Clock is rolling, under 2 minutes remaining.
I don't know if you saw that, Trey. She grabbed the flag on the 18, and they gave her the 20. Every little yard counts. That was great defense. I don't know why the outside zone left their zone and cheated in a little bit there, but that's kind of killed them on that one. You got to be careful on the bunch.
Not in a hurry here. From the 20-yard line,
there you go. Good pickup.
Has Treba with a catch and a first down on the other side of the midline. First down at the 17-yard line. About a minute 40 to go.
If I was France, I don't know. They keep going to number 11. I might play man on 11 and play zone 3 flat, which gives you a huge advantage. But we'll see what they do out here.
Spain trying to score the winning points here. First down from the France 17-yard line. Snap is back, and a rusher's coming on.
Nope.
Throw it. There's Tureba in the middle of the field.
Again, number
and
11.
She's taken down at the 11-yard line, gain of 6. A minute 20 to go.
As we have our Israeli Hall of Fame announcer over here, Josh Haston, joins us in the booth.
Spain breaks the huddle. They're not in a hurry, approaching a minute remaining. Tie game, 12-12. 2 receivers left. Tureba far left. And it's going to be a handoff going left.
Beautiful defense.
And Ba comes in for the flag pull at the 13-yard line, and the clock is rolling.
Trey,
Spain hasn't used a timeout yet.
My question is here, why did they go away from that bunch? That bunch was working every single time to number 11. Why change? Why change that? You change that to a run play on the outside when one of the strengths of France is their rush, the speed of their rush.
Spain taking a lot of time here. 3rd down and 13. Last minute of the game. Here's the bunch and shotgun. And Barcelo is in the
timeout.
Shotgun, and Spain does use a timeout.
Spain's first timeout used. They have 1 more left, as you have 2 timeouts per half in this league.
.20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Spain uses their first timeout. It's a tie game. This is
I don't know. Once
Spain
they got the
and
sack,
France.
once they got the sack, I would have liked to see France be a little bit more aggressive and use a timeout. They could have saved themselves a good 20 seconds and not let them run down the clock.
So if you're Spain here, you've got a 3rd down play coming up. You've already used a timeout. If something happens and you don't score, you can use your 1 more timeout for a 4th down opportunity. So Spain has got 2 chances to score the winning points.
Yeah, again, I don't know what France was thinking. If they want it not to be a tie, they're playing for a tie. They're settling for a tie. I don't like to see that in football. As we said already, we don't like ties in football.
After the timeout, Barcelo's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Tureba far left. 3rd down from the 13-yard line. 20 seconds on the clock. As they snap it, they throw it to Tureba. She comes to the middle of the field,
Good
and
job.
she's get
Timeout,
the
France.
flagpole
Call
at
timeout.
the 10-yard
Nope, they're
line.
settling for a tie.
And the Spanish team can choose to call a timeout, and they do so.
5 seconds left.
That's the final timeout used.
12. 12 seconds.
12 seconds.
Again, I really don't like what France is doing. They have timeouts. Use them. You know, you got to trust your defense. They've been playing well the second half. I just don't understand why you accepting a tie.
Well, the Spanish team has 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. They have no timeouts remaining. So depending on how much time of the final 12 seconds this play takes, France might have 1 or 2 plays if they're able to get a stop here.
Yeah, but 1 or 2 plays against the soft man on Spain, I don't see it happening. Only thing I see happening is a pick 6. I don't like the way they played this out at the end of the game. France played
4th
amazing.
and goal from the 10 for Spain. Split wide formation. Barcelo straight drop, has a rusher, throws it in the back of the end zone over the intended receiver. Incomplete pass, and France is going to get the football.
Yeah, France might even kneel it here and just, again, they're playing for a tie, then they got to fully commit and play for the tie. Again, even a tie here is an upset. Remember, this is the European champions, Spain over here. Did not perform well through the second half. Their first half, their defense kept missing flags, and that you can't play a man and miss flags. Here they're playing an extremely soft man, a 1-3 soft man.
They're going to go a short pitch to the right side, and the flag is missed, and then it's pulled at the 24-yard line. France calls a timeout.
I just don't understand this. I mean, they're calling a timeout now. Are they playing for the tie? They're not playing for the tie. 3 seconds left? Yeah, like exactly
3 seconds. 3
That's
seconds.
1 play.
France has 1 more play here to try to pull out the last-second victory. Spain was not able to convert on their opportunity.
I would have really liked to see them on the sack call that timeout. They would have had an extra 20, 30 seconds here to, maybe even, get a nice upset win. We'll call it an upset tie.
They win the tie, as they could say. All right, 26 yards away from the winning score. France, with 3 seconds left, has used a timeout. They're in the huddle, and let's see what happens. Should be the last play of the game.
I just don't want to see a pick six here. So please, France. Yeah, they're doing something small. Yeah.
A little bit of a toss, and it's a drop on the pitch play, and
they might get one more play in. They get one more play in. Yeah, they're going to play for the tie. That's the game. I told you they're playing for the tie. You saw it from defense to offense. Once under center, we called it every time. It's going to be a short shovel pass play. It could have been an upset win. Instead, it's an upset tie.
So the Spanish women and the French women come out here on field number 1 and finish in a 12-12 tie. And Morty, give us a few thoughts. You think maybe really the Spanish team had a few more opportunities, and as you said, defending European champions, they were the favorite in this ball game. A little disappointment, I think, on the Spanish side.
Yeah, I don't think the coach is going to be too happy. As you see, number 11, the last to line up, seems a little bit frustrated. She came out. She played hard. What I really loved was the French quarterback. She played amazing. She also played safety. She had an interception. She had a couple of touchdowns. I like that she plays under center and plays the small game and understands that it's a small game that opens up the big game. On France's side, they got to go now in between games, practice grabbing that flag, because you cannot miss a flag if you're playing a man defense.
Our final score on this women's broadcast has been 12-12 tie between Spain and France. And we thank you for spending part of your day here with us on the World Championships of Flag Football. This is Trey Graham and Morty Charnowitz. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and continue our broadcast in a moment. It's going to be the men's game between Mexico and Germany. And we're going to have a shift change here for the broadcasters. Thank you for being part of this broadcast. We'll take a break. We'll resume play in just a few moments.
Have a great day. Enjoy, guys.
Jerusalem is modern, ancient, it's hectic, patient. Jerusalem is a beauty to behold. Its walls are old and domes are gold. Jerusalem is spicy, dynamic, it's iconic, panoramic. Jerusalem is inspiring, unique, it's simple and chic. Jerusalem is brimming with styles, vibrant, charismatic, abundant smiles. Cobblestone streets, colored with sweets. Eclectic orchestra of authentic beats. It's the shoot, the basta, the shawarma. It's all about good karma. It's people, gates and views, culture, art and muse. Jerusalem is tradition, innovation. It's about openness, recreation. It's a city, destination, a goal. Jerusalem is how it feels to be whole. It's the knowledge, the courage, the drive to create. It's the source, the spirit, the reflection of faith. Jerusalem is Israel, it's Mediterranean chill. Jerusalem is real.